Do I still sound like that? Do I still talk like that in my voiceovers? I really hope I don't. Hello. Today I have a video that I thought would actually go out a lot earlier. Before I really had a YouTube channel, I had one video posted and I wanted to start up YouTube, but I ended up not posting it. So this is my first ever plan with me. It's not the best shot because I literally used a lamp with a phone case in it to film this. Also, I'm just rambling. I'm like kind of not excited to see this video. I mean, I guess show you guys, but I'm excited to see what you guys think about this video. I really like the theme, so I honestly, like, I wish I could do the theme this year again because that theme was just so much fun to make. My theme right now is pigeons. Go check out my plan with me for April this year. Yeah, see the difference between a year and what my bullet journal looks like. Let's watch this year-old video of me. Let me open iMovie and look for it. This is so weird. I feel like I'm so awkward right now. Sorry about that. 3, 2, 1. Hello, I hope your day's been good so far. Today I'm making my April bullet journal spread. The orange flowers I draw are inspired by marigolds and nasturtiums. Okay, so first thing, the intro was kind of funny. Like, I had all those titles on top of the peace sign. It was okay, I guess. Yeah, I put like a transition between each thing that I did, so it was like every time I did a new page, it was like a whole transition. And I feel like when I was talking, I was like,
hello, I am doing this stuff, which,
I don't know, it feels kind of like fake, if that makes sense. The reason I decided to do these flowers are I haven't done any orange themes, and I thought it was long overdue. Especially since, as the quote I'm writing says, orange is the happiest color. I'm using Crayola Supertips as my markers, and I'm going for that loosely colored in look with the word color. I use my Muji Clicky Gel Pen to outline the word color. Okay, so it's not as awkward as I thought it would be. I mean, I just think that I really planned out what I was going to say, which kind of made it seem fake, and like now I barely ever plan out what I'm going to say. Sometimes I think about, oh, I could say this about it, but like generally when I'm filming, I'm just saying it, like with my headphones in, just recording it, and then, you know, just add it to the timeline and see how long it takes. And I don't really try and get to a certain amount of time. I don't script it out at all, really. I just say stuff, whatever I feel like saying. So that's just like really different because back then I thought that I should, you know, like plan out what's gonna be written and everything. Like literally wrote an index card that says, this is what I'm gonna say hi. So weird. I remember messing up here. I drew the circle all the way around and I was supposed to like stop at each like flower and then draw like the circle flowers on top, and I remember I messed up. Now I would have just used a like index card and drawn the yellow flower and just cut it out instead, but back then I just colored over the green circle. I decided to add the green stripes in the back to represent stems and leaves. Very quiet here. Should add music. Each stripe is about a dot apart from each other in my bulleted notebook. I use another darker shade of green, and this one is going in between the dots. I also feel like my angle isn't the best. Now I make it a lot further away, and I like to add like a nice background and decor around it so that it looks nice and stuff. But back then I just like, that was as far as I could get it, just like half of the page. Yeah. For my title page, I went for that loosely colored in look. If you're recreating this, I recommend that you color it in before you use your fine liner so the black doesn't spread. Yeah, I feel like I'm talking really slowly and kind of awkwardly. Yeah, I just think that I should have just said stuff while I went along, but it was really new for me. I scatter some nasturtiums around. I'm drawing them in both orange and yellow, although I'm mainly using orange. I love these flowers so much. I find drawing nasturtiums is very calming and relaxing. I love how my talking is just spaced out, like in between like all of this stuff. Just like I start talking, just like 5 seconds, and then it's just like no talking for like 10 seconds, and then I talk again for like another 5 seconds. Now I am drawing marigolds on both sides of my page. I'm using the darker green, but I meant to use both the lighter and the darker green for the stems. I find that coloring the whole flower in with yellow and then adding orange lines helps make it look like a marigold. I think these flowers could use some work there. Okay, I definitely love the
what were they called? I have like the seed packet that I referenced back over there, nasturtiums or something like that. I had literally stated some facts about them in this video because I didn't know what to say.
Yeah, I think I could have done better coloring in the taller flowers. They're the best. I definitely love this spread. I would love to recreate it. Would you guys like to see me try and recreating the spread? Because I love it so much. And I just think that the way I was talking is just kind of awkward. Maybe I still kind of talk awkward on camera, but I feel like my Plan With Me videos definitely have a lot more flow to them now. But let me know in the comments down below. I also like didn't know where to get any music back then, so I just like used iMovie music, but now I have my source of music, Bukrumbo. Wonderful music, free, you know, no copyright or anything, so yes, that's where you should get your music if you want to start a YouTube channel. Calendar! I want to put an ad there. I wanted to put an ad in between those two like clips where I would like, so that's why it came up twice, because I wanted to put like an ad break there. I didn't know that you had to be monetized to have ads. Now I'm making my calendar. I use my red color to outline my calendar. This is a Crayola Supertip. They are really nice. and I really enjoy using them. I find that turning my page helps me draw straight lines. I draw many more nasturtiums. They are a good way to fill in space if you have any blank space in your spread. And I find that they're actually really simple to draw. I usually draw them in marker before I draw them in pen. I don't turn my page anymore because I film Plan With Me videos and I want them to stay vertical because, I don't know, turning it kind of messes up the whole thing. But yeah, I used to turn my bullet journals to make straight lines, but I don't really do it anymore. But tell me if the other way around works better for you. That makes me cringe. I talked too hard into the microphone. I was like,
Tell me if this works better for you.
Honestly, I feel like my bullet journaling hasn't really changed, but in front of the camera I've changed, or just recording stuff and editing for sure. I've definitely improved on. But I feel like I still use the same things in my bullet journals. I still really love this spread. It's more of just me that's changed, not necessarily my bullet journal. Now I am drawing some rounded boxes in the corner of my calendar. And later I will write the dates in. I honestly don't really like the rounded boxes that much. But it's okay. It's okay. I accidentally only made 29 boxes, but this is my mistake, and be sure to make 30 if you're doing April. Or 29, 28, or 31, depending on what month it is. 29 is February if it's a leap year. And of course I'm adding more nasturtiums. I actually found some seeds for nasturtiums, and I think I might plant some of them. Spoiler! I didn't end up planting them, but should I plant them now? Here's the seed packet. See, nasturtiums? If you want me to teach you how to make nasturtiums, maybe I'll include it in this video, just a small little tutorial on how I draw these flowers, because they're so much fun and I love them so much. Or should I recreate this spread and have that in that video? Now I'm finally getting to numbering the calendar. I'm using a white Jelly Roll gel pen in the size 08. Comment below if you know of a good opaque white pen, because I'm looking for one. I scattered both shades of green around the page except for inside the calendar to tie in the green. Now on to my habit tracker. I'm using my red marker as a place for my titles, which I will write later with my white gel pen. I use both yellow and orange to make the shape of April's calendar. You can't see it. Oh no, I didn't finish it yet. Now I am drafting my header, which will say habits. Now I am inking it with both my shades of green. The way the header turned out kind of reminds me of a bush. I'm going for that loosely colored in look again for this heading. I really like the type of lettering I used in this spread because I think the loosely colored in look ended up working really well in this, and I really like how it turned out. Now we have our final flip through. Comment below which flower you like more and what theme I should do for May. That's it for this video, but I'll tell you some interesting facts about the flowers I drew. This photo is really pretty. Nasturtiums are actually edible. They come in reds, oranges, and yellows. Marigolds also come in red, orange, and yellow. Some even have 2 colors. I hope you enjoyed this video. Goodbye and stay safe. Why did I change how I said it halfway through the video? Or like at the end, I was like, nasturtiums. Is it nasturtiums or I don't know, but I feel like I should have just stayed consistent about what I called it. Yeah, I also couldn't help but notice that during the final flip through, I didn't finish erasing. You could see some pencil. And I know that I still sometimes do that, but like, Rachel, you gotta remember to erase. I like the theme. There are definitely things that I messed up on in the spread that should be fixed. I would have fixed better now. But I'm really happy with how that spread turned out. But I do think that my voiceover definitely needed some work back then. And I hope that my voiceovers now are a lot better. And I hope this isn't cringy, this video. Who knows? Maybe Rachel from more than a year, hopefully. Maybe a year. Will be reacting to this video. Well, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like and consider subscribing. I make a lot of other bullet journal videos, photography videos, short films. There's so much to come, so definitely turn on the notification bell. And that's it for today's video. Bye!